So with this new bowling lineup, अभी भुवनेश्वर कुमार नहीं है, शामी नहीं है, ईशांत शर्मा नहीं है एंड उमेश यादव नहीं है. सो द टॉप 4 सीमर्स अदर देन बुमराह ये हमारे पास नहीं है. तो फिर भी क्या हम 20 विकेट ले सकते हैं मैच जीतने के लिए? बिकॉज आप भले 700 बना लो, 800 बना लो, लेकिन मैच जीतना है तो 20 विकेट तो लेना पड़ेगा. So do we still have that artillery? Do we have that capability? तो वो एक मेजर पॉइंट है. So do you think कि ऐसा होने वाला है? I feel at max this will be a draw या फिर हम हार जाएंगे. We can't win with this bowling lineup. That's my call on this. So what do you feel?
I
मैं
think we can, if we are, especially if we are batting first. If we are batting first, we have a decent chance because uh, Sydney will turn a bit, even though it will be flat, but it will turn a bit. So Sydney may you definitely expect Warner and Smith to do what they do. And probably Smith will be back, as you said, right? There is something due. It's
yeah.
been 4 innings. So Sydney is perfect for him to come back. But if we are batting first, then I think our spinners will have much bigger role to play. And with both Ashwin and Jadeja bowling, I think we have a chance to take 20 wickets. But if they are batting first, then it may be a little difficult. So toss will be important.
And Warner is also back, so that is a big factor. क्योंकि in both these
Yeah,
matches and in
both openers
all
are.
all 4 innings you could get a early breakthrough, but this time both the openers are new for Australia.
Yeah. So there'll be some pressure on them from that aspect as well. You're playing two new openers, right? So there'll be some pressure. And remember, Warner is not 100% fit. He himself said that he won't be 100% fit, but he'll be fit enough to bat.
Bad. Yeah.
That's what the news was. So I'll fancy our chances.
So, क्या लगता है राहुल?
Uh, See, this apprehension was there at the beginning of the second test as well. कि यार ये 20 विकेट ले पाएंगे कि नहीं ले पाएंगे. Between second and third, I don't see too much has changed. All right, Siraj has done very well. Ashwin and Bumrah continue to do very well. Right, between the three of them, majority of the wickets were taken. Umesh took what 2 or 3 wickets in the test, right? So that's what सैनी को लेना है. मतलब I don't see that as big a challenge. अगर वो second test में कर सकते थे तो third में भी कर सकते हैं. ठीक है. Yeah. So regarding the other point कि Warner आया है and the quality of batsmanship and on a flatter track if you have Smith performing well तब क्या होगा? But so far I would trust our team. I will trust our bowlers. They have clearly come up with a plan. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि ये wickets अपने आप मिल रहे हैं. Right, the way Indians have bowled in the first two tests is very very different from the way historically they have been bowling. जो field placement लगाए जा रहे हैं वहाँ पे पहले हमने out नहीं किया इनको. Right, the way Bumrah bowled Smith, पहले we haven't seen Smith getting bowled in that fashion. Right, so I don't see it as a matter of chance. अगर एक inning होता, but time and again everyone is getting out at leg slip. People are getting out at leg gully, bowled, around the legs. तो ये एक definite plan है. तो I will still trust my bowlers कि they would have something in mind for कि सिडनी में क्या करना है इनके साथ. So I'm not too worried. Warner is coming back, but it's not as if कि Warner बहुत ही अच्छे फॉर्म से आ रहा है, right? If you have someone who is performing very well domestically on first class matches and then coming in, then you might be worried. I'm not sure that he would be as intimidating कि जब वो एक फॉर्म वाला Warner होता है. ठीक है. And regarding Smith, I think उसका confidence अभी थोड़ा low है. So let's see how it goes. I don't believe in कि वो law of averages वाला फंडा. If the bowler is dominating for fourth innings, in the fifth inning also, the batsman is also वो मतलब that is playing on the mind कि इसको कुछ अलग तरीके से खेलना है, अलग तरीके से खेलना है.
हम्म,
So between Ashwin and Smith, I think Ashwin still has an upper hand. So I'm banking off Ashwin getting introduced early into the attack and taking Smith again. So
He's our new ball bowler.
हाँ.
but
Yeah,
It caught them completely off guard कि
yeah,
राणे ने जो किया,
absolutely,
getting Ashwin so early into the attack, and uh, they were not prepared for it. They did not think कि हम ऐसा करेंगे. With
yeah,
a different field setup. So that was fantastic to see.
correct. एंड एक इसमें पॉइंट ये है कि इफ यू कंपेयर इट टू द लास्ट सीरीज इन ऑस्ट्रेलिया जो हम जीते थे, तो उसमें आई थिंक वार्नर एंड स्मिथ वेर नॉट देयर ड्यू टू दैट
हाँ,
बैड
हाँ.
दैट वाज देयर,
Yes.
एंड आई थिंक सो स्टार्क और वन ऑफ द बॉलर वाज आल्सो मिसिंग out of these main bowlers. So don't you think current Australian team, especially for this third match, ये उनका best 11 है जो वो खिला सकते हैं? There is nobody who is sitting out due to injury or any other reason.
हाँ, ये बेस्ट 11 है, no doubt.
yeah. Third match में yes. Yeah.
उसका क्या हुआ? वो एक हैंड्सकॉम करके एक बैट्समैन था ना?
I don't
हाँ,
think Peter Hanscom played a lot in test. और ऐसे भी वो
नहीं खेला है
ऑलराउंडर.
पीटर हैंड्सकॉम्ब. He played a reasonable number of tests. But ये सब वो आया राम गया राम होता है ना हिंदी में, उस तरह के प्लेयर्स हैं. Never nailed a consistent slot.
तो ये क्योंकि लास्ट सीरीज में ये थोड़ा टॉकिंग पॉइंट था कि स्मिथ और वार्नर नहीं है तो हम जीत
Correct.
गए ऐसा.
हाँ,
But this is
हाँ.
probably
Right.
the best they can put out.
Yeah.
So
So,
let's see.
Peter Hanscom actually has played 16 tests, but he hasn't bowled in any of them.
Okay. ये ग्रीन भी मैं सुन रहा हूँ कि he is the next big thing after Ponting. He is the next big thing in Australia. ऐसा
But
कुछ आर्टिकल
Ponting-
पढ़ा.
Yeah, I think people have already started comparing him with the likes of Ben Stokes, that he'll be one of the best all-rounders that have happened. Like, I think when we talk about Jadeja, we say that in last 3-4 years, the difference between his batting average and bowling average has been around 30, right? Which is huge. Not 30, 25 or so, which is huge, right? Which is very good. And I think his first class records are similar. Green, I think difference is around 28 to 30. So Green is coming off as one of the best all-rounders they have currently in domestic. So I think Tom Moody and even Mike Hussey, they are banking big on it. Especially Mike Hussey. I saw one of his interviews where he was talking great things about Green. So, and he can bowl around 140s. So that's another thing.
वो तो दिखता है यार, but
We'll
आजकल
see how it goes. But
every
he has not
seamer
done
is.
great in last 2 months.
But every seamer nowadays is bowling 140. Even Indian seamers are bowling 140. मतलब मेरे को तो लगता है कि वो फीड मीटर ही कुछ 140 से ही स्टार्ट होता है क्या आजकल? कोई भी 130 में दिखता ही नहीं है. मे बी सिराज वॉज दी ओनली वन bowling in 130s, I think.
हाँ.
ठीक है,
देखेंगे. But the thing is, early days for Green ना, मतलब he may be
Yeah,
talented,
it
but
is.
अभी तो वो inexperienced है. So good
बहुत
for
early
us.
days है. हाँ,
हाँ.
फर्स्ट क्लास देखना है तो हमारा जड्डू भी ट्रिपल सेंचुरीज मारा हुआ है यार.